Hi Maine. This video is for the Pick 3 pair method. This video is also for the other two states in the Tri-State. I believe it's New Hampshire, and I'm forgetting the other one at the moment, but I think it's Vermont maybe. But if you're in the Tri-State, you know who you are. So anyway, this video is for the Pick 3 pair method. It looks like your pairs are coming from Fridays. And then this method is good for the next 13 days. The types of play for pairs that the Tri-State allows for is front pair. So with front pair, if you play 50 cents, and then you played 2-0 front pair, let's say 206 was the number that hit, then you would win $25. And then if you played 0-2 front pair, you would not win because it has to hit exact. And then they also allow for the same type of bet for back pair. So let's say that 6-2-0 hit. If you played 2-0 back pair, then you would win $25. And then again, if you played 0-2 back pair, in this example, you would not win because it does have to hit exact. So for this method, I do go back a month to test it. And then what I do also is I write down every single day, and then I write down all the hits that are, or not all the hits, all the numbers that are hitting. So with your state, there was a lot of examples or days that could have worked for this, but I went ahead and went with Friday because it seems like that's the most straightforward. So if you are seeing other days to use, that's totally okay. You can do that, but this is just one example on what I would do. So what you do is you're going to take that number, that 943 number that hit on February 9th. So you see how February 2nd, or not 2nd, February 10th through the 15th, if you look at every single number there, you're not seeing any 943 hits there. So you're going to keep looking for the next week, because that would equal out to 13 days. So you see how on February 16th, on Friday, from that 943, you had 9-3 reverse to 3-9 back pair on February 16th. You also had 9-4 reverse on February 20th for a front pair there. And you also had the 9-3 do a reverse to a 3-9 split on February 21st. And then you also had 9-4 front pair on February 20th. So that's 13 days. So from this point, you would just do the same thing over again. So on Friday, February 23rd, you're going to take that 7-2-8. And then you're going to also write down the next week as well. So on February 23rd, you see how, so the 7-2-8, you see that pair, so 7-2 went to February 27th, and a reverse there on the back, and then you're still going to do the same thing for the next week. So you're still, because you're looking at 13 days, you're still going to take 7-2-8, and then you see how you have 8-2-1 there, so the 2-8 back pair reverse to 8-2 front pair on March 3rd. And then from there, you're just going to, so for the next 13 days, you're just taking the potential pairs from March 9th, and then that was 742. So based on what I just showed you, you might have 7-2 reverse to a 2-7 back pair. You might have a 7-4 reverse to a 4-7 front pair. The 7-2 might reverse to a 2-7 split. You might have a 7-4 front pair. And then you also might have a 4-2 reverse to a 2-4 front pair. Okay, Maine, so that's pretty much it. If you do have any questions, just let me know in the comments.